So we're gonna do a big teardown of my original Stark Varg MX. This is a current Gen 2 motor, but it started life as a Gen 1. So I'm gonna give you a big rundown on it. This is gonna be a part one. We're just gonna be talking about what's going on, what the bike has seen, just do a teardown, and we're gonna do more. We're gonna do full linkage teardown. We're gonna do a full teardown on this thing. And so to start off, this bike has done hair scrambles, enduros, hard enduros, supermoto, street riding, everything. So I have already taken the plastics off and just kind of got an assessment. And then I was kind of doing an assessment and I realized, you know what? Probably should record all of this because this thing, you know, took the piece of the carbon off right here, took the tab off of the plastics right here, and it left it on the bike. So that's step one. So ironically, just at a sand track, I went over the handlebars whenever I went to Appalachia Bay, if some people who are local know. But I just went over the handlebars and in some deep sand, it bent the subframe. And I kind of just used some pliers to straighten it out. It actually ended up, it retained all of its original shape, really just bent this side up really hard, and a mallet and everything, it kind of straightened it up. So I am leaking coolant down here, which I didn't know that I was doing until today when I took it off. So obviously I have, you know, I already took the bolts out, but these carbons are technically three pieces. So you have this top center bracket, and then you have this left piece and right piece. So this one's pretty much well destroyed. It looks like that left side is probably salvageable, but the right side is just demolished. So different crash, same day. I take that off. Different crash, same day for the subframe. I caught a tree. I was just having a rough day. I think we've all had one of those. I went over a big log, and it was like a log crossing that you had to come up to it and hit it 45 degrees. And there was a tree stump that was facing upright, and I kind of tilted and I got the tree between, like, up here. So that one was super interesting. At some point I have kinked this handbrake cable, and other than that, it looks like I'm starting to rub through this foot brake pretty well, which they sell guards for that, and there's probably a good reason why. Rubbing through, you can tell the plastics rub on the frame. This is a wear spot right here for the plastics, and this is a wear spot right here for the plastics. Even on the new MX 1.2 and the EX, it's still a current problem. If you are watching this and wondering what you think I should do, it's either, you know, they make a piece of plastic that you can zip tie there to have plastic rub and plastic, or you can get like skate tape. Some guys use just really thick skateboard tape, and they just use that as protection. To explain why this is a Gen 2 and it used to be a Gen 1, when I got this bike, we used to make a joke. My wife's bike was built on a Wednesday and my bike was built on a Friday because her bike had almost no problems for about 100 hours. And
which is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy because hers was a Gen 1 and it lost a motor. It was a really weird situation. We let a friend ride it and he was just doing like highway passes, and he didn't realize that you're really not supposed to do that to these. He was just going max speed up and down the road, and the motor just randomly locked up. So they replaced it under warranty. Other than that, her bike was pretty, I mean, we had like a Bluetooth dock go bad and a map switch go bad, but other than that, hers was fine. My bike lost a battery at like 15 hours. And then it lost another battery around 35 hours. And around there, I'd say probably about 50 hours, I was having these weird shutoffs where I'd be at like 40% battery life, and I'd just be wide open, and they would just completely turn off. They'd turn red like I sat there and pressed and turned it off, and it would turn on and ride just fine. And so I just reached out to Stark and I kind of was like, hey, this will be my third battery. And I was a little annoyed. I was like, kind of put my foot down a little bit. I'm like, this is kind of ridiculous. Like, I'm on my third, you guys probably just wanted to replace my third battery. I'm upset. You need to do something better than this. And they did. They gave me new motor, new battery, and a new VCU. And they had to update the wire harness because the Gen 2 has a different wire harness than the Gen 1. And also the charging location is in a different spot. Other than that, after that got done, everything's been fine. It has been completely problem-free. It's got about 28 hours on the new battery and powertrain and everything. It has been problem-free. We have done the wheel bearings. I am on my third set of chain and sprockets, and I'm on my third set of tires. These tires are takeoffs from the EX, and they're actually not that bad. I don't mind them that much. I don't have any play in the steering stem, and I don't have any play in the swing arm, but I'm still going to take it off, and I'm going to check the grease on everything. And sorry, it is hot in here, and I am dying. I don't know how. My wife is born in Florida, and she's over there just like, you well. She's like, you're having a problem? Yeah, I'm smoked. I'm dying. So we will we'll check the steering stem. We'll check all of that. I did break a couple of these kickstand brackets. They used to be shorter, and now they have adjusted lowering position. And I did destroy the original chain guide, and I've replaced the chain guide. We'll have to take the air tag off. But follow us for more. We're just kind of just taking a assessment, and it's really not that bad. I'm surprised that the skid plate takes a beating like it does. We're going to probably sell this and buy another EX. And realistically, what I think I'm going to do is get an AXP, because I like the fact that they reach out and they cover the foot peg mounts. But yeah, stick around for part 2. We're going to completely tear it down, and we're going to take it down to the bones. So appreciate it. Like and subscribe, guys. Make sure you follow for more.
Wave.